purple app. All right. Thank you guys. Let me see a thumbs up in the chat. Reina, Stream Fairies, put some thumbs up in the chat so that I can make sure it's all connected on my side. Hello, hello. Come on in. It is high vibrational in here. I cannot wait to kick off this reading with you guys. I'm so excited that we have this interactive platform. Okay, here we go. All right, I see the thumbs up. So the black app is good to go. We are live on TikTok. How about on the red app? Can I get some thumbs up in there? Red app. Stream Fairy. Reina. Reina. In the red app as well? Okay. Seems like we are good to go on all platforms. Hello, my shiny community. We are doing a collective and a round of personal questions tonight. The past 2 weekends we've done celebrity readings, and I will be back with those tomorrow. But tonight I wanted to finally take some dedicated time to do your personals, since we didn't have time to jam it in on the last couple of streams. And I wanted to come to you guys fresh and energized. So we're going to start tonight off with a collective reading until some of the personal question payments come in. Doing personal questions as well as general readings, love and career readings. So feel free to join the list. Payment details are at the link in bio, as well as posted on the board if you're watching on the Black app. But for those just joining us, if you want to watch the stream again in the future, you can always watch the playback or even rewind while it's streaming on the Red app, which I hope you know which one that is. It rhymes with Blue's Clues. Can't say the name of the platforms these days because I learned that it will suppress you in some of the algorithms. And I want to make sure my message reaches all of you, even if that means I have to censor a bit. Okay, so let's get started with this first row of cards that popped out in this collective reading until the personal readings come through. So here we have Fork in the Road. So it seems that some of you may be looking to make a tough decision. Do you go left or right in matters of the heart, in matters of making a decision about your housing, your career, a relationship? There's something that some of you are undecided on, and then you have this hell yeah card telling you to go for it. Go for whatever it is that you're hesitating about. If you're holding back, if you are being reserved, if you are scared of taking a risk at this time, this card is telling you green light. Hiding emotions. Okay, so now this card is giving me the sense that this may have something to do with an emotional relationship after all. And it could be romantic love, but also friendship love, family love, any kind of relationship that you have in your life that you may be holding back, withholding emotions, withholding the way you feel about someone or something that they may have done. This is asking you to move forward with speaking. Speak your truth, speak your perspective, and communication is going to be an important part of clearing this up. So then we have the grounding card. So some of you need to work on your root chakra to ground yourself. Maybe you have been in a very busy time of year, a busy time in your life where you just have so much going on. You're not really centered. You're not really present. This is asking you to assist yourself in your decision making and your communication by grounding yourself. A few easy ways to ground yourself is to connect with nature, a good workout, anything that raises your endorphins, gets your blood pumping. Even just going for a walk, go through the trails, a little bit of meditation, a little bit of prayer, a little bit of breath work, anything that allows you to have peace and stillness and focus on yourself will help you raise your vibrations and ground yourself. Ooh, confrontation, mama's boy. This says immaturity. Growth often comes through the hardest confrontations. Face what you fear and your strength will multiply. So one of you may be called by the universe at this time to step into a more mature stage in your life through this communication that the cards are asking you to exercise. It's time to be more vocal, stand up for yourself, stand your ground. And that is a part of your maturity and you're maturing, I meant to say. You're maturing, your maturity and your growth. That is what's required for you to take the correct road forward, is this growth, this maturity, this communication, and this assurance in yourself that you will get from being grounded. So then we have pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Lots of cards here that are encouraging you to be bold, to take risks, to move forward. Do not be stagnant. Do not hesitate. Do not stay in one place at this time. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and step out into a new adventure, a new journey, a new experience, a new challenge. That is part of how you grow in your next life cycle that it seems the cards are encouraging you to push yourself into. And then we have the Soul Lovers card. So remember when we had this card about hiding emotions that indicated this may indeed have something to do with a relationship that's asking you to speak more and to be more grounded and present in your communication and in your relationship in totality. This Soul Lovers indicates that this character development may connect you with someone that you are either destined to be with or someone that you had soul ties with in the past. This could also be something like a new job that you've really wanted that was meant for you. These character development suggestions by the cards will help bring you closer to that new job or that new relationship that you may be hoping for, or you're not even expecting it and the universe just has it queued up for you. Okay, and eat healthy. It is time to cleanse and remove all junk food, but also all distractions from your life with this card that advises organic, 100% natural, no synthetic colors. This is an important part of the grounding work as well. Remember, I suggested that when you're looking to be more grounded and centered, that it's important to connect with nature. Well, that is also extended to what you put inside of yourself. You want to make sure that you are not consuming too much junk that's going to keep your body in a constant state of trying to cleanse internally instead of being able to focus on spiritual guidance and elevation. And also in general, we live such a busy life, and it's important to cleanse your life of distractions. It could be binge watching certain shows on TV that is taking up too much of your time, that's not allowing you to advance in other areas of your life, or any other distractions in your life, maybe an energy vampire, an unhealthy relationship or friendship that is draining too much of your time and energy, that's taking more than it's giving to you. This card is advising you to cleanse and to focus on things that are more natural, more nourishing, in order for you to accomplish this goal of advancing in your path and in your journey. So that is the collective reading for tonight. Let me see what's going on in the comments. Make sure that I didn't drop out. Hello, hello. Who do we have there? Hi, come on in. It's high vibrational in here. I'm Shine, and this is Divine Shine Tarot. Super happy to have you all here with me. Let's see your questions. Any questions coming in as yet? I've been experiencing a lot of blockage on these platforms, so it's been hard to develop a schedule where I'm consistently streaming and able to notify my followers of when I'm streaming, because I constantly have to go around a few roadblocks and hurdles, unfortunately, from these platforms that will sometimes revoke live access. And I am doing my best to reach out to as many of my shiny viewers as possible. So I thank you all so much for your support, for your encouragement, for your engagement, for your questions, everything that will allow us to grow this community and raise vibrations together. We're shinier together, as I say. All right. Yes. If you're just joining me, I am doing a stream of personal readings tonight. I would love to read for you and answer your questions. Just follow the details at the link in bio, or it's just at Divine Shine Tarot, my name, at Divine Shine Tarot, on your favorite payment platform. So that's Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and if you want Zelle, it's thedivineshinetarot@gmail.com. Ooh, it's a new deck, so I'm just not accustomed to how thick or thin the cards are just yet. And I love it. Look at how pretty. Disney's Hercules Muses, and my favorite color, purple. So let's see. Maybe we'll do another collective reading until we see some of the questions pop in. It might be on my end as well, because I tend to have trouble viewing the comments. Where's everyone watching from tonight? Let's see. I'm trying to see the chat, but it's not. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Thank you. Yes. So tomorrow, either tomorrow or Sunday, I'm going to do a celebrity live stream where I cover a bunch of celebrity topics. Not many new ones on my list, but there's a few old ones that I want to go over, like Meg Thee Stallion and the new guy that she's seeing. Would like to know. A few people have asked if they're gonna last, so I would like to see what the cards have to say about that. And what else did I have on my list of questions for the celebrity readings, which are really fun? Okay, so Cardi B, because she just announced this week that she's pregnant. Hooray, congrats, Cardi. So one of the questions was, will she postpone her tour due to the pregnancy? Interesting. From the bits that I've seen of her on the socials, it seems like she's really eager and excited to get this tour underway, but there's not much of a history to back that up, because I believe we have not seen her tour before. What else do I have on my list of questions? Okay, I have a what's up with Mariah Carey, what's up with Jennifer Lopez, will Miley Cyrus do the Super Bowl, what's up with Britney Spears. So I will reserve all of those questions and more for my next few live stream readings. If you guys want to tune into those are always fun. And then I definitely post the recordings of those afterwards, which I'm trying to get the hang of. It's a lot of editing. It's a lot of volume. I started doing these live stream readings thinking that it was going to help cut down on all the editing time, because I have a whole backlog of like almost 10 videos that I've recorded since June that I haven't been able to finish editing and put out because life be lifing. And, it's frustrating. And so this live format was just the perfect balance to be able to address a lot of the hot topics while they're hot, and also cut down on the editing time by just delivering the messages live and cutting back on some of my perfectionism. But all right, let's do another collective reading. I actually, while things are quiet, I want to switch decks because I have another deck here that I'm excited about trying out. I was blessed with a few gifts this week, and I am excited to share them with you guys. These beautiful cards, I mean. All right, Spirit, let's get a collective reading for my current viewers. What is everyone going through right now? Okay, so we have studying. Some of you have gone back to school, and that is probably taking up a lot of your time and energy at this time. Studying, it says, go back to school, invest in your future, learn valuable lessons, seek ways to better yourself. This could also be encouraging some of you to take up a course or a certification to improve your prospects. If you're looking for work, this may be telling you to refine your skills, up your game, up your, what do they call it? Upskilling. It's time to just pad your resume a bit so that you can have a better chance in this very competitive economy because the jobs are not jobbing these days. Okay, so then we have here clear path. So that is piggybacking off of what we just saw in this card that advised you to do some education or strengthen your learning and skill set around something to clear your path for better opportunities. So this says minimal challenges, receive divine guidance, obstacles will be removed, know what you want and get it. So this is also asking you to be confident and assured in your dreams and goals, because that energy, that determination is going to help bring you closer to that. Two more came out here. Whoa, what a great card. This is Windfall of Money. So let me make sure you guys can see this. It says, a windfall of money, a money-making idea, bigger salary offering, invest your money wisely. So some of you may have gotten a lump sum that you're looking to invest in something. Maybe you just sold a property, maybe you just got a big loan or some inheritance, or maybe even a bonus. This indicates that there was some lump sum that you've recently gotten unexpectedly, and you're looking to make a smart decision about how to invest that money in a way that it could go longer for you, further for you. And coming after this clear path card, it indicates that you will likely be thinking clearly in how to proceed with that. So trust your idea, whatever it is that you're thinking. It seems that this is guiding you towards going for it, towards being assured in your plan and executing it. Now, did this come out in reverse? I think it did. Ooh, secrecy. So if this financial lump sum has anything to do with a business or a relationship, it seems that there may be someone withholding some truth. This secrecy card says hiding the truth, unhealthy suspicion, concealing the truth, a lack of transparency. I wonder what that's about. I mean, that's definitely warning you to be careful if you are dealing with a business partner or considering signing on for a new job or a new property, something that you think you're investing in, you think you're getting a good deal. This could be telling you that you don't know the full picture. Someone's withholding some information. So it's a matter of maybe just being careful and trying to get the information through someone else, through other resources. What was this one? Ooh. Someone's ignoring calls. Okay, so this says dismissing feelings, turning a blind eye, and missed opportunities, neglecting relationships. Is this you? This is a collective reading, by the way, for those of you just joining us. Is this you? Are you maybe so busy figuring out your investments, stepping your skills up, trying to navigate some uncertainty. And so at this time, you're not even receptive to communication from friends and family. Maybe this is contributing to the lack of clarity that you have here because you are avoiding communication. You're not getting the full picture on something. So this seems like an advice card. Or if you are currently in a relationship, it could be romantic or a friendship, even a family member, it seems that this card is letting you know that someone may intentionally be ignoring your calls. If you feel that you are currently trying to reach out to someone and connect with them, this may be letting you know to not waste your energy anymore because they're not responding. So seems like you have other more important things to dedicate yourself to at this time. Okay, so this says searching. What are you searching for? You doing research, trying to get down to the bottom of things in terms of what the truth is and what's the best path forward. So this searching card says explore new ventures, pursue new connections, research job opportunities, connect with like-minded ones. Yeah, this is actually the reverse of this ignoring call. So this is asking you to ignore the communication from those people that are not really elevating you at this time, that you have goals, you're trying to move forward, you're trying to level up with your education or your skill set, you're doing the research and the work to figure a lot of things out on your own. And so this is advising you to continue in that direction of moving forward with your plan independently, but also surrounding yourself with like-minded people, because it seems that the people that you already had in your life are not that. They are secretive. They probably don't believe in your idea. They don't believe in your vision and your goals. They are more distracting than helpful or supportive, which is what you need at this time that you are trying to make a very wise decision around a financial investment and getting more information, taking advantage of any additional resources you may have that are more neutral instead of people you have intimate relationships with. When I say intimate, again, friendships, family, not just romantic. Unfortunately, sometimes it be your own people that are not your biggest cheerleaders. So it seems like this is asking you to not necessarily move in silence, but move with the group that is marching to the same beat of your drum. Okay, martyr, endures great pain, seeks sympathy or pity, sacrifices life for belief, suffers for the sake of others. Interesting. And I'll show that upright as well. It's a pretty card. But this came out in reverse. So this is screaming that you may be over-sacrificing, giving too much of yourself to something or someone that doesn't deserve or need that at this time. You're taking of yourself to give to others. And the universe may be asking you to focus on yourself at this time, especially if there were some deceitful or distruthful parties in your life that you were trying to collaborate with for maybe a business idea, maybe even a school project if you're still in school. But this is a continuation of the themes that we saw in these last couple of cards that are asking you to push away from the group that you already knew and connect with more like-minded people that are not so draining and demanding of you at a time that you're trying to grow and expand and elevate. Let's see. I'll take one more. Listening, observe, feedback, spilling over, out of control behavior, excess work and demands. I'll actually take both because it seems like they're both applicable. Okay, so a part of doing all this research, connecting with a network of people that are like-minded is also to listen and take feedback, because you may need to make some adjustments to your plan, your project, your investment, whatever this is that you're working on. While you have the resources and you have the vision, you may need to just alter it a bit and after doing that research and connecting with those people, implementing that feedback is going to really help you get this on the right path and let it flourish the way you intended and the way the universe probably wants it for you. Now, this one also came out in reverse. It says spilling over, out of control behavior, excess work and demands, too many responsibilities, problems affects other areas. So you may be juggling a lot on your plate at this time, which is why it's easy to ignore calls or put your energy in the wrong direction. Since when you are a bit unstable, like what's the word? Is it staggered? When your life's a little hectic and chaotic, you can't really pinpoint what the problem is or what the, or not, I shouldn't say problem, I should say what the pain points are and what areas you're supposed to actually be stepping on the gas and going further with. So this is again asking for stillness. It's asking for a less is more approach in your life. You may be juggling work and school and looking for a new apartment and navigating a very demanding social life. So this is asking you to take some things off of your plate if they're not absolutely necessary so that you can better work through this part of your life where you are seemingly getting close to realizing a really great vision and accomplishment. Protect yourself at this time because it's hard out here. And so if you're getting close to something good, you want to really protect and cherish that opportunity and don't allow others to take you off the course that you've already set for yourself. So I hope this helped somebody out there. Let me check in with the chat again. Hello, hello, shiny people. Welcome. Welcome, Sparkles. I still don't know what group name I will assign to us, to my beautiful, shiny viewers. Let's see what everyone's saying. Hi, hi. Your questions are welcomed. Hello, hello. Someone literally named hello just joined the chat. Hi, come on in. It's high vibrational in here. Looking forward to answering your questions. Send it through so that I can help lend some guidance and enlightenment, illumination, support, laughter, entertainment, whatever you need tonight. If I could be a vessel to assist in that, you are very welcomed to ask, and I would love to help you some way, somehow, with my readings, with clear messages from the spirit, from the universe. Where's everyone joining me from? I love seeing where everyone's at. Let's see. Red app, what's going on over there? I see the red app. I see the... Okay, cheap viewers on... how do I block? Uh-oh. I think there's spam. How do I block? No. Okay, let me see. See the messages. How do I... Sorry, having some technical difficulties while I'm trying to resolve something until we switch off into a personal reading. Oh, you know what? I'm going to gift a Virgo reading since we are in Virgo season. Are there any Virgos in the chat? Or maybe I'll do a Virgo collective reading if there's no specific Virgos here as yet. Come on in. Yes, it's just Divine Shine Tarot. on Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or if you want Zelle, it's thedivineshinetarot@gmail.com. For the Venmo, it's friends and family. And if it's easier, you can just go to the link in bio. Okay. Let's see, any Virgos in here? I think I'm gonna do a Virgo reading. What's going on for my Virgos? Just checking the chat before I start the next reading. Come on in. It's bright and shiny in here. Can everyone hear me? Just checking in with all the platforms, the black app, the red app, the purple app. Can I get a thumbs up that everyone can hear me? That none of my mics died? As some hiccup always happens at this point in the stream. So I'm just making sure things are smooth before I continue on to the next reading. Okay. I'm not seeing any of the comments from YouTube as yet, so I apologize if I'm missing any of your questions. But I am trying. I am trying. Let's see. Nothing is yet. Okay. Nothing is yet. And then, okay, great. So let's jump into a reading for my Virgos. Welcome to those who just joined the chat. I'm Shine, and this is Divine Shine Tarot. I'm doing a collective reading, or I just did a collective reading. Maybe I'll just do a reading for Virgos, since we're currently in Virgo season, while we wait for the personal questions to come in. You are welcome to join the list. Details are posted on the board on the screen or link in bio. If you ask your question in the chat, I believe the moderators will also help guide you. All right. Thank you. Love colorful nails and shiny things. All right, let's do a reading for Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgo. All right, let's see, Spirit. What message do you have for my Virgos at this time? What message do you have for my Virgos? Hold on one second, I can't see the screen. Okay. What message do you have for my Virgos? Let's see. Okay. Seems that we are still connected on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, all the platforms. So let me continue with this reading. Thank you guys so much for your support, your engagement. It's very encouraging. And it helps motivate me to keep jumping on and doing these lives for you, because it is not easy, believe you me, especially since I have a high standard to which I want to present things, and I'm doing the best I can within the limitations of these apps. So, okay, let's get started here. What popped out for my Virgos? Conjuring. Is someone working on you spiritually? This says, puts in little effort, ill intentions and illusions, dark magic, and create obstacles, deceives oneself or false beliefs. Not dark magic. Yikes. Virgo, watch out. Someone may be getting someone to work on you. Someone might be trying to do some spiritual work. Hay una mano negra for any Spanish speakers on the in the chat. Okay, suit and tie, strong work ethics. This might be a very busy season for you work-wise, Virgo. This says attention to detail, attainment of goals, provider and caretaker. So you may be a perfectionist with whatever it is that you work on, not just for employment, but also any personal projects you may have. You may be very detail-oriented with that, and spiritually, something or someone may be trying to work against you to make it difficult for whatever you're working on to not advance. But people could delay, they cannot deny. What's for you is for you. It's just a matter of time and perseverance and determination. Okay, this says, wait, did I take from the correct pile? Wait, do not rush, stop and reassess steps. Okay, yeah, this one makes more sense. I'll show both. So here we have this card that asks you to take your time, don't rush through your plans. This says stop and reassess your steps, ask questions, analyze. You need to rest and maybe redo whatever you are currently working on, Virgo. You might need to recalibrate your plan and your direction in order to accomplish this goal of whatever it is that you are building or working on, in terms of not just work, not just employment, but any personal projects, maybe even looking for housing. I for some reason tonight I keep hearing a lot of people, or feeling the energy of people looking for housing, looking to stabilize, and that is of course a lot of work. So this might be trying to encourage you to not allow any moments of bad luck or misfortune to discourage you, but also to make adjustments to try to get to where you're going. So then we have here the worldly card. This says bridge diverse viewpoints. Let me show it off first. This says bridge diverse viewpoints, cultivate a diverse network. Someone foreign will help you. Be willing to learn from others. Interesting. So this is asking you to expand your horizons, Virgo. You may need to connect with some people or businesses internationally in order to finish your project or accomplish this goal. Let's see what else we have. We have money, but we also have daydreaming. So these two cards coming out together indicate that while your ideas may be lucrative, it's important for you to think of actionable items and not just be left daydreaming. So this windfall of money, a money-making idea, big salary offering, investing your money wisely seems to either already be in your hands or to come. And so the universe is asking you to stay focused with actionable items, again, plans to advance your, wait, where did I put? Yes. Stay focused and advance your goals so that you are not just left in this dreaming stage. You want to actually create something that's tangible results. Actually land the job. Don't just dream about all of the options. Stay focused and go the distance, even if it means looking internationally, or maybe not even just internationally. It could also just be another state if you're in the US, or another province, depending on where you're viewing from. So stay focused, stay determined, and driven and action oriented. That's what I was looking for. Action oriented, so that when this money does find you, or if you have it already, you make the best use of it to execute your plan, or to further expand and multiply your abundance, so that that money doesn't just fall through your hands. It actually works for you in the future. Ooh, I get it now. So, Virgo, it seems that you may be working with a team from hell, which is not great news, but this says lack of support, toxic environment, passive aggressiveness, conflicts, and inefficiency. So now this is starting to look like this is about maybe a promotion that you've been trying to go for, or even a new job position. And this may be telling you that if you don't get it, you might be saving yourself from this toxic work environment, or your current work environment is attempting to block you, maybe energetically, from advancing with the role that you're pursuing. A lot of cards here that seem to indicate this is more about career than personal life. But let's just get one more card out. And I pulled two because I like to feel the energy of each card, but it seems like once again both apply here. So we have eyes to open, which says excessive scrutiny, preoccupied with risks, critical, perfectionist, overly vigilant, distrustful. So you have reason to be distrustful if you're working with haters. if you're in a toxic or hostile work environment, this is legitimate distrust, but it also creates a level of perfectionism that might contribute to making it difficult to move forward when you're trying to cross all the T's and dot all the I's and be super perfect so that the people scrutinizing you have less to say. You might end up stuck in that wheel instead of being able to look at things through a bigger lens and think of what do they call it, just from when you see things from a bird's eye view. There we go. Seeing things from a bird's eye view allows you to approach things differently, which we also saw earlier on in this card that advised you to rest and reapproach your plan. So if you're going about something in a certain way, trying to navigate the toxicity from others, which we saw from the very beginning of this reading, this card is advising you to take a step back so that you can approach it differently and come out on top, particularly in the financial sense. And then this one says expectations. This card here that also has lots of money flying around. I'll just show it upright for fun as well. But we got it in reverse, and it says limiting yourself, spending before getting, disappointed and frustrated, pressure of trying too hard. Are you overspending and self-soothing, Virgo? Maybe you got this lump sum of money already, and because of the toxicity or hostility that you're experiencing, either in this job environment or a project that you're working on, whoever you're collaborating with, you probably might be spending for the quick dopamine rush of enjoying a quick luxury item or whatever it is. Maybe it's going out for a lot of dinners, but you may be trying to bury your feelings with material at this time, and this card is advising you that that is only going to push you further away from your goals, from whatever it is that you really are meant to be investing in. So I hope that helps guide you and put you on the right path, Virgo. And I again wish you all a very happy birthday. Love birthday season. It's not my birthday season, but I love that for you. All right, let's see. Did any questions come in as yet? Looking forward to answering your personal questions, guys. Feel free to send your questions and we can do a live reading so that you could have some much needed guidance and illumination over whatever's happening in your life. And just to clarify, the mini readings, it's roughly 6 cards, but sometimes I throw a few more out if I need more clarification. And the full readings, roughly 12 cards. But today, on all readings, I'm including some bonus cards at the end, some advice cards, just as a Friday special. So put in your payment, guys. I would love to answer your questions. I think I'm going to go back to this deck. Let's see. Yes, link is in bio. If you're not able to see the board that's on the TikTok stream, that's on the Black app, for those of you that are on the YouTube and the Twitch stream, you can just go to the link in bio, or it's just Divine Shine Tarot on your favorite payment platform. So that could be Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. For Zelle, it's just thedivineshinetarot@gmail.com. Would love to answer your questions and lend some much needed guidance. We all need different perspectives sometimes. So anything I could do to help, I'm here. I'm ready with all of my beautiful cards. You know, I just did a reading with this. So actually, let me change out this deck as well, just to energize another deck. Keep it all fresh and interesting for tonight. Let's see who's with us. Hello, hello. Welcome. Come on in. It's high vibrational in here. So I will do another collective reading while we wait for the questions to come on in. Spirit, what message do you have for my current viewers? Let's get a collective message out for my current viewers with this deck that I just switched over to. Okay. Oh, someone's thinking about their family. Someone's thinking about love. Someone's thinking about spell magic, prayer. You got this ritual card here towards the end, but first we saw family and love. We've got love on the mind. What are you thinking of? Is this romantic love? Are you wishing that you could start a family at this time in your life? And you're probably prayerful about it, lighting candles, giving offerings to whatever saints or spirits you pray to. Let's see what else we get. That's sweet, though. I love that you're thinking about love, because with all the difficult stuff going on in the world right now, that's what we need more of. Let's see what else we get. What else is... Uh-oh, the veil. So coming after this ritual card, the veil is lifted on something. You're getting to see something or someone for who they really are, and it may not be pretty. Oh, wow. Yeah. You got this nice guy card, but in reverse. So someone that gave you the impression that they were great is actually not so much. The veil has been lifted on this nice guy. Maybe this is someone that you work with, or someone that you were romantically interested in, that you thought, wow, I would love to start a family with this person. But it seems, according to these cards, it seems that they are not who you thought they were. And then there's a rich guy. But since this is following this card, maybe this is trying to tell you that this guy may have given the impression that he has coins, but that may not be the case. Or this could be another prospect entering the scene that does have money. This could be someone not just for romantic interest, but it could be someone that is looking to collab with you as an investor. Like if you're looking for business partners at this time, or someone looking to offer a job. Earth Angel. Okay. So there may be someone in your life assisting in guiding and protecting you at this time through any deceptive people. So this ritual card, which we are taking the more broader interpretation of it as prayer and spirituality, combined with this Earth Angel card, indicates that you are very close to your spiritual self at this time, to help guide you through this experience that is asking for discernment to properly identify who someone is before you move forward with them in some long-term commitment, be it building a family, be it starting a business. And Earth Angel, this could be telling you that you are the Earth Angel that needs to protect yourself and exercise your discernment to protect yourself against this person, or to be a karmic in their path. But this could also be someone that is an Earth Angel to you, that helps shed light and helps lend you the guidance and the protection that you need from that person. So we have the hello card in reverse. So I would interpret that as someone trying to leave your life, someone saying goodbye instead of hello. Someone needs to leave your life in order for you to advance with the more positive potential, the plans that you have. The more positive route is probably going without this person. So this person has to exit your life. Bye-bye. In order for you to advance with whatever it is that you're trying to do. And there's abundance. Look at that. Woohoo. Look at all the coins stacked high. So the term when one door opens, another closes applies here too with the relationship. You remove that person or that energy from your life. You allow them to go bye-bye, and then that actually opens up the door to abundance, prosperity, allowing a lot of fortunate opportunities to find you. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, that person was not your soulmate. Definitely seems that these cards are strongly indicating that this was about a relationship. Since we started off with the family card, the love offer, we're seeing actual people in here. And while you may be hesitant or grieving the idea of losing someone romantically, the cards are showing you that you'll actually gain a lot more in abundance, prosperity, literal wealth, but more so in the energetic and spiritual sense. You'll be pouring into yourself when you're able to call your energy back from that deceptive person who's not really meeting the mark in terms of they said something and they showed you another. Their actions didn't match their words. Their behaviors were not, they were just not who you were supposed to build a future with. So it seems that maybe if you thought that was your soulmate, this card is confirming that no, it's not, girl. You gotta, you gotta let that go so you can receive more and better. This is concerning. This is the second or third card that we got, or actually, no, I'm confusing it with the previous reading. This is a voodoo card in reverse, indicating that if someone were doing black magic on you or vice versa, if you're trying to work a little spell on someone, that it's not working, because we got this in reverse, and it's not good to interfere with free will by trying to use spiritual force to redirect someone, especially in the love arena. It's always going to fail. So this voodoo card is indicating that if someone was trying to do it to you, it will not, ultimately will not succeed, and vice versa. If you're trying to do a love spell to someone, it will not work. You have to allow relationships to unfold organically. Uh-oh. What a card to end on. Jezebel. Uh-oh, there's a Jezebel in the mix that maybe someone was cheating, or maybe someone only had lustful intentions in this relationship anyway. So this is more reason to be okay with them departing from your life and moving on to a better chapter in your life that's more abundant and more positive and fruitful. So did that resonate with anyone who's going through a bit of a what they think is a soulmate tie or energetic tie with someone deceptive, and ultimately finds out that someone's just a hoe? Someone's trying to be loose. I'm in a noisy area. Someone is loose with their energetic bonds, and you need to protect yourself from that if you resonate with that reading. Okay. So I apologize if I've missed any of your questions. Let me check the chat now and see what's going on. Uh-oh, I hope I didn't get disconnected. Can I get a thumbs up in the chat if you guys can see me? Let's see. Okay. Okay, we're good on the Black app. We're good on the other apps. All right. So just waiting to see whose reading I am doing next. Let me pull my deck back out. My main deck. Where's everyone viewing from? Let's see. Okay. Oh, gee, I just realized. So I'm going to have to stop this stream and start a new one because one of the apps, one of the platforms that I'm on has a time limit since I have a new account on there. So I will pause this stream and come back on a fresh one to answer any personal questions for my shiny viewers. So stay tuned, jump back in with me, or if you are looking for the celebrity tarot readings, check back in tomorrow or Sunday. I'm going to be answering a few celebrity tarot questions as I did for the past 2 weekends, and it was really juicy. So for those of you that like to watch the recordings, jump on the Red app, YouTube, to see those past lives. I'm going to be uploading clips of those as well in the coming weeks as soon as I get some time. September is a very busy time of year for most of us, and I am trying to not get my edges snatched in the process of executing all of my ventures at this time. But I love doing these lives with you all. I thank you so much for your support and your questions. Let me jump off, come back with a fresh stream so that I don't get kicked off by the limitations on one of these platforms. Okay, bye Black app, Red app, Purple app. Be sure to jump back and forth depending on if you guys want to rewind the video and see it from the beginning, or jump back into the live once I come back. Bye.